Welcome to our resort tour at Pop Century. Just going to go into the check-in area now. This is where you can get the Mini Connect or the Sunshine Flyer in from the airport. Out to the buses where you can get buses to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Typhoon Lagoon. This is everything Pop. This is the shop and the quick service location. Look at it in the shop. Magic bands and pin badges. This is the quick service section. There's like a mobile order here as well. This is the collection point here on the left. So burgers, chicken strips. Over there they've got the pizzas, pasta. Grab and go section. Sandwiches. Section drinks. Desserts. Pastries. Chicken, braised beef, salmon, more fancier dishes if you like. And you got your drink refill section where you can use your refillable mugs, resort mugs. And they've all got all your condiments there that you need. Creamer, hot chocolate, tea bags, you got your decaf and normal coffee, as well as your different Coke products, as well as root beer and Powerade as well. If you go back through the shop,
it's time to get on your seats and on your feet and join our cast members out on the dance floor. So come on, everybody, do the hustle.
that's the arcade in there. It's quite a large arcade. And this leads out to the main pool area, the Hippie Dippy pool. And that over there is the Petals pool bar. I'll insert some clips from when it was quieter this morning. There's no people in the pool. The pool's open from 10 AM to 11 PM. So two other quiet pools, which we'll go and find now. One's shaped like a bowling pin, the other is like a computer. A keyboard, floppy disk and all that sort of stuff. The two blocks either side of the pool, 4 and 5, are 60s. We're in block 5 there. We'll put a link to the room review up in the top corner there for you to have a look at. Now moving on to the 70s.
Yep. We were born in the 70s.
Yeah.
Late 70s.
Yes.
Well, I was.
Late 70s it is then. There's Goofy in his surfboard. This is the campfire area.
Is that Goofy's car?
Must be.
How does it fit in it?
They have the campfire from 6:30 till 7:30 daily.
And it's that hot, they don't have to light it, they still make s'mores.
You can purchase the s'mores kit if you wish to make the s'mores. They're available on a first come first served basis.
Do you remember those mood rings?
We're moving through the 70s now. With a larger than life theming. Again, a twister there. And a giant foosball table.
I feel like I'm in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
If you ever wonder what it would be like to be a ball on a foosball table, well, here you go.
Do you know what? This reminds me a bit of the Squid Games. Do you know when you in the Squid Games, you could especially that face. It's always like that will come alive and yeah. Let's get out of here.
Giant Mickey phone there, back in the 70s.
Did you have one of those things?
Not a big Mickey watch, but you'd hang on the wall, never the phone.
Oh, I had the phone.
This is block 6.
Oh, that's
Got block 6 there, which is in the 70s. And this one's block 10. There's the big wheel tricycles. Doing a bit of maintenance of the pathways down there. So we'll just nip down this way. And twister again there. So look out over Hourglass Lake and Art of Animation on the other side.
Rubik's Cube.
There is a running trail right the way around the outside of Hourglass Lake. Takes you round through Art of Animation, round Pop Centre and back again.
Mr. Tracy died.
Yeah, for just a bit of wayfinding for you. That out there is the car park and also where the buses pick you up for Animal Kingdom, Disney Springs, Typhoon Lagoon and Magic Kingdom.
And Epcot and Hollywood Studios if it's raining.
Yes. Otherwise you'll be using the Skyliner, which is just the other side of the 70s and 60s block.
want to know what they do if you don't like using the Skyliner.
You can also walk over the middle of Hourglass Lake across the bridge into Art of Animation. There you go, there's the potato heads. There's car parking just around there for the 70s and 80s buildings. Block 7 and Block 9. In between these two blocks is the computer pool. This building's all totally awesome. Pac-Man. This is the 80s. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, is it there? No. There's a rabbit on the... Who's the rabbit on?
Not Roger, is it?
Is it Roger Rabbit? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Giant rabbit there. There's the computer pool. We won't get too close because there's people using the pool. And you got the sports Walkman.
You put some photos of it of us when we were in it.
Yes. There are towels available at all the pools. This is probably the one that's furthest away from Classic Hall where you get all your food and everything. And around the back there is the 90s building as well.
The scary thing is the Walkmans did actually, that's life size, they did used to be that big.
This pool you can do the lap swim in there from 9 till 10 every Tuesday and Thursday. If you don't get a pool outlook, you'll get an outlook like this from some of the blocks. Just over sort of a quiet area.
I love our view. I like the fact you can see Art of Animation. In fact, I think we've got a really good spot. We're close to the Skyliners.
Yes.
Close to
the main
pool.
pool and close to classic building for the
And
food.
what are we in? What are we in?
Block 5.
Block 5. In what era?
In the 60s.
In the 60s. But not on.
There's plenty of wayfinding signs for you around here. So the main pool, 80s that way, 70s this direction. This is block 10. Get through block 10 back to the giant football table. Very green down here. Yeah, up close with the big wheelie. There's the giant football table. Up there you can see the decades. It's the classic hall where you can get your food and transport and check in. Get the game of Twister there again.
Back to Goosey. So that's the left-hand side.
Yeah. Slightly more out back there because you've got the 60s in the middle, 70s, 80s and 90s that way. The other side you've got, of the 60s, you've only got the 50s.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. About the 50s is where the bowling pin pool is. Bowling pin pool is.
Ooh, 27 after refuge.
Like I said, all the pools are open from 10 to 11. They all have the music going, and so if you're looking for quiet rooms, you don't want anything overlooking a pool. 60s are ideal for getting to the classic hall here on the right, or the Skyliner, which is just the other side of the pool area. And the other side of classic hall, of course, is where the buses are. Skyline will take you to Caribbean Beach, where you can change to go to Riviera and then onto Epcot or onto the Hollywood Studios line. If you're checking out, you have to check out at 11, so if you've got to check out but you're here for the rest of the day, you can always leave your luggage at luggage assistance. Not sure whether they still do the airline check-in. I know they used to.
About 10 years ago, that was Virgin.
You also can get your groceries delivered here and get your electric scooters and your strollers from there as well. Parking for the 50s and 60s is around there, which is literally the front of Classic Hall. Let's quick overview of the map. Now we're heading right back in time to the 50s.
Oh, your lady in the ground.
Yep. We won't film too much around by the pool because there's people in there. You've got the giant jukebox there at the back.
A big tramp.
Yeah, there he is, there's the tramp. And there's a lady somewhere behind the...
You might want to speed it.
You can see the Skyliner going over Hourglass Lake. Not of animation there in the background. There's the pool area again. And now we just walk along the jogging trail. Take us to the bridge that goes over Hourglass Lake, which is where you can get the Skyliner from. And the Skyline operates from 7 AM right the way through till about 10:30, which is about an hour and a half after Epcot and Hollywood Studios closes. This is handy because if you are faced with a long wait for your bus at Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom, you could get the bus to Art of Animation or to Caribbean Beach or to Riviera and just hop on the gondolas back to Pop or back to Art of Animation if you're stopping over that side. Also means you're in easy reach of the facilities at both Caribbean Beach in terms of their quick service and sit down restaurants and Rivieras.
It's always nice to have a look around Caribbean Beach.
Yes.
Is that the third one we stopped at?
Second one we stopped at. First one was
Art of Animation.
over there in the cars. So it's just the other side of the Skyline. Then it was Art of Animation in Coronado, then Swan and Dolphin, Port Orleans Riverside, All Star Sports, Old Key West,
Yeah.
and then here at Pop Century. Coming round now to the Skyliner, to the only floating station here at Disney World. I'd like to remind you as you're just coming in.
You come in.
This is Block 4 here to the left of us, back in the 60s. All the hippie flowers, etc., bell bottoms and
Do you remember them well
everything.
still?
Well before my time. So we didn't show you back at the pool we've just been to. There's a bowling pin ball. It's actually shaped as a bowling pin. But we'll try and put some photos in of when it's a bit quiet. To help you with find your way around, each of the decades has got its own buildings, have their own unique fire escapes. Here in the 60s, they're yo-yos. Back in the 70s, it's the old 8 tracks. Back in the 50s, it's the bowling pins. I think the 80s is the Rubik's cubes.
Yes.
Not quite sure what the 90s was.
You don't want to eat? Feels like bacon.
Right, there's your Skyliner station. A bit of wayfinding for you. That's the Hippie Dippy pool with Classic Hall directly opposite it. Either side is the 60s. That side will take you to the big blue pool, and the other side of that is Animation Hall for the Art of Animation check-in and the flavours, quick service dining.
Landscape.
Landscape of flavours, yes. There's a small kids splash pad just here in front of the main pool. The theme in here at the main pool, you've got Play-Doh that side. This side you've got Jungle Book. But our pool is quite busy at the minute, so we won't film coming up here. So I think that'll be it, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. This is our tour of Pop Century.
Hope it's been useful.
We'll see you all real soon.